I'm back, and this time be showing off Kid Flash. This is the Wally West version. Now, Wally first appeared in Flash number 110 in 1959. He is a nephew of Barry Allen's, then girlfriend and eventual wife, Iris West. And he was visiting for the summer break. He really liked his aunt a lot better than he liked his parents. He meets Barry through Iris, and Barry says, "Hey, I know the Flash. Let me introduce you to him." And Wally's psyched because he just happens to be the Flash's #1 fan and president of his fan club in Blue Valley, where he lives normally. Barry comes in dressed as the Flash, does a neat little trick of moving so fast to appear in two places in once. So he's explaining how he gets his powers, and basically recreates the same circumstances that created his powers, and this time Wally gets zapped. Originally, Wally just wears the same version of the suit, the Flash suit, as Barry. This got so hard to, when they were together, to tell who was who, so they changed his outfit to this one. That happened in issue number 135, 1963. He is a founding member of the Teen Titans. And so after a while, he kind of semi-retires after high school. But then Raven comes and convinces or manipulates him into joining the new Teen Titans. And so he joins the new Teen Titans for a while and then quits. And Barry dies, and he decides to continue as the Flash to honor Barry. At the time, he was also had this disease caused by his powers. Well, that was cured, and so he continued on as the Flash, and there's some silly things early on in the Flash, where he wins the lottery, and he's got this jerky playboy persona. There's a great story where the Reverse Flash comes back and pretends to be Barry Allen, and basically that wakes up Wally as to the limitations he was putting on himself because of the legacy to live up to Barry Allen, and he really becomes the Flash at that point. This is some great runs, particularly the Jeff Johns runs, and during that, he meets and marries Linda Park, and they have kids. They go off to another reality. Bart Allen becomes a Flash between Titans of Three Worlds and the Final Crisis, and basically everybody's back. They're all back. The powers, they're pretty much the same as the Flash. He runs real fast. He has a little bit less control over his vibrational powers. So like when he passes through stuff, it explodes. But when he became the Flash, he learned some tricks that Barry didn't have, where he could actually steal speed and give speed to other people, which was a kind of cool little twist to the actual figure. Now, as you can see, this is a pretty much a teen kind of body, the same kind of body as Robin has. Although I think he carries it, they did a better job with him this time than the Robin, just in the matching the legs up. Now, for me, it's quite an odd choice uh, to do a uh, a Wally West Kid Flash that looks this young, because he's kind of, at this point, he's not the kid, and the 10-year-old kid that becomes Kid Flash, and the uh, he's not the new Teen Titans Flash, which is the 18, 19, 20-year-old uh, character that I was really hoping for when they announced him as Kid Flash, because the DC Direct Kid Flash is kind of, you know, it's pretty poor. So I was hoping that, but if you match him up against uh, let's take the Flash. Um, if you, yeah, so you mix him up, he's very small, uh, and he doesn't he just doesn't fit in with say Cyborg. He's in between, you know, uh, and it's not a bad figure. I mean, it's great. It's got nice sculpted hair, and the like I said, the proportions are right. They're much better than the Robin figure. Um, I mean, while I like it, I'm happy they did it. I would rather have gotten a much taller, more adult Wally West as Kid Flash, sort of a Teen Titans, uh, new Teen Titans, I should say, Wally West, Kid Flash. He's got all the standard DC Universe articulation. Um, so, can I recommend? You know, I can't really. If you're a completist, I would say yes. If you're not, maybe wait a while. They'll come out with another version of him, a new Teen Titans version. Because I mean, they really need to. Because it's just, you put him next to Cyborg, and he just looks ridiculous. The Wally West of New Teen Titans is about 18 to 20 years old, and uh, this one, he looks about maybe 13 to 16. Uh, you know, this is really the Teen Titans version of the character. Going back to the old original Teen Titans of the 60s. So if you're looking for a Teen Titans version of Kid Flash, this is really good. But any other, I might play the wait and see if they'll redo a taller one. So anyway, that'll be it. Until next time, so long.